100% Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Bate Borisov 1. Mate, talk to me about today.
Okay, the first thing I want to say, which I'm not sure anyone said yet, in the week we had an interview from Christensen's dad saying he wants to leave. He's unhappy at the game time. Tonight, I think he responded in the most perfect way because I thought him and Cahill were solid at the back. And okay, they're out of form, they're out of favour. Sarri prefers Luiz and Rudiger, but I thought tonight they were brilliant. Guaranteed the opposition weren't up scratch. That was probably the easiest Europa League game we've had so far. We won 2 1-0 games so far. Tonight 3-1. Should have been 3-0. That last goal was sloppy, but we got so complacent. But the football was brilliant. I think them two will stand out today. They were brilliant. I thought Fabregas was good midfield, but obviously all the plaudits go to Loftus-Cheek. That hat-trick. And one other question I want to say on your channel right now. Can anyone, because I tried Googling it earlier and I couldn't find out because my signal was rubbish, but can anyone, at Stamford Bridge, can anyone say the last Chelsea player that scored a European hat-trick? Who was it? Because I can't think, on the top of my head, my dad couldn't think of it, and I tried Googling and it didn't work out.
Fucking hell.
Went, you know what I mean? Like, if anyone can say on the channel, on the feedback, the comments, right now, who was the last Chelsea player to score a European hat-trick right now?
It's been a few years.
That's what a question, right?
It was. I think it was Europa. It was Europa League.
It might be. I say on top of my head, I don't know, and I tried Googling it. My signal was rubbish coming out of the ground.
Go obvious. Let's say it was Frank Lampard and hope it was.
Hope it was. Honestly, Frank's my favourite player. I'm looking forward to next week welcoming him back.
We're going to win the Europa League.
Go on, Dave!
Yeah, good. So that is a question for all your followers, all your panel right now. Who was the last player to score a European hat-trick for Chelsea?
That's a very good question.
Right now,
you should have propositioned that in Sad Barca's corner. You should have done that.
No. Right now, Loftus-Cheek, and obviously you've got to mention Loftus-Cheek right now because he's been out of the team. Not favoured by Sarri. A lot of the fans will agree. Like I'm a massive fan of Loftus-Cheek. I wanted to play, and when you look at that 3-man midfield we're now playing, Kovacic is brilliant, Kante is brilliant, Jorginho is superb signing, but none of them get forward like Ruben did today. The one that's going to attack that first goal in the first half, I tell you now, that was Lampard-esque. Arriving on the penalty spot and that one-touch finish to far corner, no like composure. Honestly, like for me, that reminded me of him. But I'm not trying to big him up because no one will ever compare to Lampard. But so that's the question I pose to the channel right now. Who was the last person to get a European hat-trick right now? And it's a hard one to think because I can't think of it right now. But Loftus-Cheek gets all the plaudits tonight because he was brilliant. And he gives Sarri a massive headache right now, and rightly so. But I thought there was a few good performances. I thought Fabregas was done well. Cahill and Christensen, they done really well. And fair play to them, they've been out of the team, so and rightly so. But that's the whole point in a game like today. Europa League, you want the fringe players that haven't been playing to pose a question and give him a headache. As I said to you before when I first met you at the train, Sarri has never won a European trophy, never won a real trophy in his managerial career. Now he's coming to Chelsea, the pressure's a lot higher. So for him, it's I need to do something, otherwise I'm going to get a sack. And that's the Chelsea mentality, unfortunately. That's how we've always been run. But for him right now, the start that Sarri's had, the way we're playing football now, compared to Conte and Mourinho, I'm not going to slag them off because I'm big advocates of both of their managers. They've done so well for us. But right now, we haven't played this football since Ancelotti was in charge. The one-touch football, the attacking football, the pace, the power going forward. And tonight, best European play we've had all season long. And we had 2 1-0 wins against opposition that weren't up to scratch. Tonight, I think they were the worst ones we played so far, if I'm honest. I think Video Town or FC VD and then PAOK, P-A-O-K from Greece. PAOK, I don't know how to say it, but I think them two gave us better games, harder games. Tonight at home, I thought they were rubbish. I thought they were probably the worst team we played all season. And rightly so. And the start we made was so clinical, first of all. That's something Ruben get on the end of them chances. And even the second goal, when you watch the replay, I was in the you know, the half-time bit, you know, you go downstairs. You watch his little flick, it was like a centre-forward's finish, you know what I mean? He's a centre midfielder that's not played that much this year. To get 2 goals that quickly, and obviously all the fans love him, they're singing his name, and obviously that does him the world of good. And you guys done a video about Kovacic and Barkley after the Man United game on Saturday, right? And one lad said about Loftus-Cheek.
Dom.
Okay. And tonight, he's proved us all why. Obviously, he's a fan favourite, he's an academy player. We want to see an academy player. It's like we said earlier, no one's come through since John Terry. And no one will ever compare to John Terry, besides Frank Lampard, but he wasn't an academy player. But tonight, Loftus-Cheek done the business. He was so clinical with his finishing, but also, when he picked up the ball, driving. When we say about that 3-man midfield, when Jose Mourinho first took over us, I know I'm going on a bit now, but when Jose first took over us, when he transformed us into the side we was, back then, we played the same formation, 4-3-3, and we had a Essien, a Makalele, a Lamp on midfield. Then you brought in people like Ballack and whatever into that. Loftus-Cheek is the most, apart from Barkley as well, Barkley's shown that as well the last few weeks, but Loftus-Cheek is the most gifted at driving, getting at people, taking on players, and he's been most clinical. Kovacic is a great player, but I think Kovacic, Fabregas and Jorginho are so similar. They want to drop deeper, get on the ball and pass it around in front of our back four. Loftus-Cheek tonight proved that's why he's a bit more different, because he's got the physique like a Ballack, the pace and the power to get forward, and also tonight he proves finishing ability. So for me, he's now raised himself into the equation that, do you know what? It was Barkley and Kovacic at the weekend for your fan channel. Now he's right in it. And he's only played 4 games this year. Kovacic's brilliant. Barkley's been really good the last 3 or 4 games. But Loftus-Cheek right now, he gets all the plaudits tonight, and rightly so. But there was a few good performances. We done well. The only slight negative, because I'm quite critical of Chelsea, because I love them so much. But that goal, we got too cocky. We got too complacent. That goal, free kick, far post, there was freedom at the back door, and even one could tap it in. Okay, it's a bit annoying, but the game was already won, so fair play. I've rambled on a lot now, so let someone else take over, but you can understand what I'm saying. So it should have been 3, maybe 4-5-0, but we needed a result like that because we haven't done that to anyone yet. And that's my only worry going forward, is that we don't have enough clutch goal scorers. Without Hazard on the team, who's been our top scorer this year, Giroud and Morata need the goals. Willian needs some more goals. Pedro started off really well, but he got the injury. But for me, if we're going to sign a couple of people in January, we need a couple of people that are going to get 10, 15 goals. I think Willian and Pedro are more creators. Pedro's more of a goal scorer. Giroud needs a goal. As much as everyone slags off Morata, and rightly so, I think he's been poor, especially this year. The first 10 games of last year was brilliant, but so I'm rambling on now. But Morata's got 2 or 3 goals this year. Giroud's not scored one yet, and everyone rates Giroud more. And you think, hang on, he needs to go. Tonight it could have been his goal. I thought he was probably the poorest player on the pitch tonight, and I want to say that about him because I think he's good. In terms of, for Sunday, Giroud definitely against Ben Mee, against James Tarkowski, against all their solid, proper defenders. You need a Giroud to hold it up, get the heads on the ball. But tonight was his chance to get yourself a couple of goals maybe, and then go into that Burnley game and sort it out. But there you go. Anyway, I'll let someone else take over now. Brilliant, so I've been rambling.
See you.